Yes?
Yes, Greig, Sun Hill.
Ah.
These are my colleagues, PC Quinnan, WPC Ackland.
Hi.
Sorry it's taken a while for us to get together.
Well, you're here now. Your crime prevention man said it would take a while.
Yeah, I understand you've got a shoplifting problem.
You could say that. Morning. 20 grand, I reckon, we lost in shrinkage last year, and that's wholesale prices.
You're kidding?
Straight out the front door, one way or another. If you add in what I pay the security company, it's a miracle I'm still trading.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
I've come to see Derek. I'm Carl.
Is he in custody?
Well, you never know, do you? But I thought he was a chief inspector.
To be honest, Mr. Goodwin, we're particularly interested in the fact that you've been attacked by gangs of shoplifters.
That's right, several times. 3 or 4 of them just come steaming in. You don't know what's hit you.
We're targeting a team from the north, 2 young women who work with an older man. They come down the motorway.
Doesn't ring a bell. You'd have to ask my security guards. This is where it all happens. State of the art, that. Set me back 5 grand. And that was a bargain.
Sure it was.
Morning, Steve Jones.
Hello there.
Don't take your eye off it.
All right, we've only just opened.
Yeah. It only takes a second and I'm losing profits.
You got the 4 cameras then?
Yeah.
Pictures are a bit small, aren't they?
You can do that. And zoom. But then you miss the rest of the store.
Put it back.
Main trouble is staring at it all day does your head in. There's only me and Jeff. That's him talking to your bloke. We take it in turns, but after a while you just go blank.
A short while in your case.
Despite having these closed-circuit televisions, you haven't caught anyone?
Oh, no, we catch the idiots, all right. They think the camera's there for show. Always stand there having a look around before they dip. Might as well wave a red flag.
So who's getting away with it?
Who do you think? The professionals.
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Carl. I know you drugs workers are pretty busy these days.
No problem. Thanks for getting things rolling with the arrest referral scheme. See if we can't take a few users out of the system, eh?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say things were exactly rolling, Carl.
What's this?
Arrest referral scheme, sir, offering arrestees drug counselling.
Yes, I know that, Marion. What's it doing on my desk?
Well, Chief Inspector Conway did agree it with you, sir.
Oh, terrific.
It's in the diary.
Sir?
Is it?
Carl Deacon, community drugs worker.
All right.
Yes. All right.
It'll be either Carl or one of his colleagues working with us on the scheme.
Oh, will it?
Yes, he's an expert on every aspect of drug abuse.
Done it all, Squire. Been there, got the T-shirt.
Yes. Well, perhaps you'd like to both come this way.
Yep.
So, you got a problem with professionals then, have you?
Not half. Mr. Gordon does his nut every time he does a stock check.
Well, he looks like the sort of bloke who does his nut quite often.
No comment. I'm glad I'm not employed by him. He pays his lot even less than we get.
Right, well, I better leave you then. Won't get very far walking around with you just like that, will I?
That's the trouble. Neither do I.
Oh, very convincing, Dave.
So come on then. How do they walk straight out in front of that lot?
Several ways. Like keeping their back to camera. Or sometimes they just stand there filling up a bin liner. So blatant no one notices. Or simply people you don't expect. Young women with pushchairs. Nice old folk.
So this arrest referral scheme's been tried out on the next area, has it, Mr. Deacon?
Carl, please.
Carl.
Yeah, they gave it a spin. It's quite simple, really. Everyone arrested gets given a card like this, inviting them to see a drugs worker like me.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone. Most of the referrals we've got before from people arrested for theft, not drug offences. They can either call up when they're released, or if they want, I come down and talk to them at the Nick.
You?
Or someone like me.
Talk to everybody that we arrest?
Yeah, in theory. But we didn't get that many takers in practice. It depends how it's handled. It's not just handing out the card, you see. People need encouragement. And officers page me if someone responds.
I see. Well, I wonder what Hollis is going to make of that, Derek.
Hollis?
Well, I mean, now he's Federation rep again. Extra workload? Possible pace implications of talking to arrestees off the record? He's going to have a field day.
Yeah, I suppose he will, sir. But I never said the troops would jump up and thank us for the scheme. But that doesn't mean it wouldn't work.
Why don't you ask them? CID went for it 100% when we tried it out at Stafford Row.
CID, perhaps.
Ask your sergeants. Custody sergeant is one of the key roles, handing out cards to arrestees and getting us called.
All right, then. You want an opinion? I'll give Bob a ring.
Bob Cryer?
Someone who knows what they're talking about. He'll let us know whether this scheme will work.
See the old geezer with a big coat?
Yeah, got him.
You wait till you see what he's got under it.
Let him get outside, Dave.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind coming back inside the store?
Oh, I'm
PC Quinn
busy.
at Sun Hill.
I'm busy.
Look, we can do it out here if you like. I'm interested in what you've got underneath your coat. I have reason to believe you've taken goods without paying for them.
Oh, fair enough. Just the one. Anniversary present for my wife. I just couldn't afford it.
Oh, yeah? Got a lot of wives, have you?
So we're talking about a scheme where everybody that's arrested is given a card inviting them to talk to a drugs worker?
Basically.
And what about if they wanted to see someone right then, say? You'd come over straight away?
Someone would.
So not only do we have to deal with the offender, but also liaise with a help agency, and that's without any extra men or money.
The point is, sir, that involvement with a worker like Carl might stop them offending again.
Might being the operative word.
Look, the Nick's a point of contact. The only time some people come into contact with officialdom. All we're talking about is giving people a chance to get help.
But the scheme has been tried elsewhere, hasn't it?
I get the details about the inmates from your Association of Chief Police Officers.
So do I, Mr. Deacon.
Then you've read the same figures I did. 93% of 15 to 24-year-old detainees are regular drug users. Doesn't that sound like we might have a bit of a common problem?
Just a few trinkets for a pensioner. I mean, the prices these days.
12 silver-plated frames.
My inspector says he knows you rather well, Mr. Shepherd.
Oh?
Yes, oh. And it's a bit less of the poor old pensioner and a bit more of the active con artist.
Sarge,
Shall I take him back and process him, Sarge?
Yes, please, Dave. We'll be staying.
over here. Look, Steve here has just seen these three coming together.
They don't look like our friends from up north.
No. One of them's just split off to talk to the cashier.
Blocking?
Could be.
Right, you go down with June, Dave.
Sarge.
What about him?
Do you mind taking him into your office for a moment, Mr. Golden? You'll learn more about shoplifting from 5 minutes with him than a lifetime with me.
Oh, look, the woman.
The girl's talking to Jeff. I could call him on the radio.
Nah, leave it. June's on her way there. Keep going and look for the third one. Stop. There.
There's nothing there.
That staircase.
That goes up to the storeroom.
I thought I saw someone coming down it.
Could have been staff. They have keys for getting the stock out.
Oh, it sounds like someone's giving them a hand. Dave, June, get up to the fire exit. I think we've got our third man.
Yeah, on way, Sarge. Excuse me.
What about the others?
Hang on.
Damn. June.
Yes, Sarge?
Take the front. The other two have gone.
Right, Sarge.
Nothing out the back, Sarge. They could have had transport.
There's a side alley.
Dave, round the side. June's looking for the others.
They've had 2 racks of sunglasses, 600 quid's worth.
Yeah, don't worry, Mr. Golden.
Nothing, Sarge. All gone.
Really?
So what is going to happen to this idea then, sir?
Sorry about this.
That's all right. Marion will give you a line. I'll see you in a minute. Saved by the bell, sir.
I don't appreciate being told how to do my job by Mr. Deakin or anybody else, Derek.
I'm sorry, sir, but Carl sees people dying from drug abuse. It does rather make him shoot from the hip.
I think the scheme might work, sir.
Oh, do you?
Well, we already hand out enough bumps to prisoners. I mean, one more card isn't going to matter.
Yeah, but it's not just the cards, is it, Bob? I mean, he wants our cooperation. Means every time we bring a prisoner in, we have to call in a drugs worker, we have to wait for them to talk to the offender. It's an awful lot of effort for very little achievement.
But we might get a few more addicts out of the system.
We might.
Look, generally people are in a state when they're arrested. It might be a time for them to start afresh.
Yes, it might be. We might achieve a lot more if we have more money and resources. We just don't have, Bob.
It's just a few cards, sir.
It's aggravation, Derek. Not just for Bob, but for everyone downstairs. Just means that every time they arrest somebody, they immediately offer them a way out. I mean, it's not our job. If you'll excuse me, gentlemen.
But it is our job, sir.
Pardon?
Well, you can't help getting caught up in these things. It goes hand in hand with crime.
Yes, I know that, Bob. But we are not the social services.
And they're not on the spot. We are. You might not want to get involved, but it's inevitable, believe me.
As soon as the door shuts, it's locked.
So how did he get in?
Followed someone in, I suppose. Or perhaps he had a skeleton key.
I doubt it. Skeleton keys are for detective stories. No, I'm afraid the most likely way our man got into the storeroom was with plain ordinary keys.
But how would he have keys?
I don't know, Mr. Golden. But I'm afraid another unpleasant fact about shoplifting is that about half of it's reckoned to be internal.
Internal?
Yeah, by staff, either by them or with their connivance. Which is why we're interviewing them all now.
Okay. Cheerio. Come in. It's WPC Ackland, Sunhill.
Emma Wright.
Sit down, Emma.
I can't help you, know. And I'm on first lunch today, 12 o'clock.
That's all right, I won't keep you a minute.
Good. Because I lose money if I'm not back on time.
Look, we're investigating the theft of some sunglasses from the storeroom this morning.
Yeah?
Well, I just wondered whether you'd seen anything.
Me? No, nothing at all.
Right. So you were on the tills?
Checkout, yeah.
And you saw nothing? Nobody acting suspiciously? Nobody talking to one of the other cashiers for some reason?
No.
Nobody acting suspiciously before the alarm went off?
Look, I just said, didn't I? Now can I get out and have my lunch? Golden docks money if we're not back on time.
Yeah, it's just one more thing. Could I see your pass keys to the storeroom, please?
They're in my handbag. I'll get them in a minute, shall I?
Right. I'll see you in a minute then.
Don't suppose you want to see a drugs worker about any addiction problem you might have?
Hey? You what, Sarge?
Forget it.
Yeah. Well, it's chaos here at the moment. Look, give me an hour, will you?
Sarge, can I have a word?
Get back. Sure. Right? Yeah, something. Right. Bye.
I've got a very uncooperative girl. It's one of the cashiers. She says she saw nothing when everyone else noticed the blockers talking.
Name?
Emma Wright, the one with all the earrings. Now, the other thing is she doesn't seem to be in any hurry to come back to me with her pass keys.
Interesting. A girl called Emma Wright, Mr. Golden.
What about her?
What's she like?
Sulky little cow. But then they all are, aren't they?
Must be all this tender, loving management.
She also seemed unduly concerned about missing her lunch hour. Now, if she is involved, she could be meeting someone for a payoff or something.
Emma?
So how about if I find out where she goes?
Yeah. Well, will you think about it, sir?
Of course, Derek. I'm not a dinosaur, you know. I'm just thinking of the troops. They're not all as compliant as your lot in Yanks.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
I mean, you tell somebody they're doing something wrong, you arrest them, then immediately you offer them a way out. The relief's going to think we've gone balmy, aren't they?
Maybe, sir. But I'll leave it with you, if I may.
We're on Brady Street, Sarge. It looks like she's heading for the Mitre pub.
So, you admit you stole the goods, yes, Mr. Shepherd?
Of course. I'm only sorry I did it under the nose of a copper. Now, can we turn that thing off? It makes me nervous.
Yep, fair enough. Interview concluded at 12:15.
So, what do I get?
Well, it's difficult to say these days, but with form like yours, you could be looking at a stretch.
A stretch? Look, I only work a few cons. I mean, I used to work a few cons. I was in property in the old days. A respectable man.
In property? What happened? Decided to make an honest living, did you, Mr. Shepherd?
That's not funny. It's a game these days. All birds like me are history. People do deals with staff half the time these days. Bung 'em, get 'em to underring or something. It's less risky.
Yeah, I have heard.
That place is a dead giveaway, Ace. Mega saver, an easy touch.
How do you mean?
Oh, hardly any staff. And you can see they don't care much. Pay's probably bad. And if the staff are tatty, then the place is hardly going to have detectives, is it?
Well, yeah, well, except it had me.
Yeah, not my lucky day, was it?
No.
Yeah, go ahead, Sarge.
Dave's on his way down. He's just finished with Shepherd. You still by the Mitre?
Yeah, and she's still just eating. She's making me quite jealous. Hang on a minute, Sarge, she's got company. It looks like it could be one of our friends from this morning. It's about the same height and build as the bloke who did the lift.
Be with you in 5, Jude.
Hello, Bob. Could I have a quick word?
Yeah, of course, sir. Thought I might be seeing you.
He's off, Dave. He's heading up Ashburton Street towards you. Black jeans, black leather jacket.
I'm there now. I'll take him.
Don't! Aye! What did you just drop down there?
Nothing.
I saw you drop something. What was it?
Chewing gum. Don't you believe me?
In a word, no.
I'm on him, June. I'm going to see where he goes. What's happening your end?
Nothing at the moment, Dave. Just Emma to talk to on a drain that needs lifting.
Ah, Mr. Conway has a point. I mean, take number 3 here, a burglar. 19 years old, under suspicion of 50 burglaries in 6 weeks. 50? Exactly. And they're only the ones we know about. Suzi Croft arrested him with Bumblebee. Now, either he's got a lavish lifestyle or he's doing it to support a habit.
Yes, point taken.
Well, there's no harm in trying to get him off it, is there?
But do we really want to be handing out football cards every time we arrest somebody? Excuse me, you're Nick, but here's a leaflet on drug abuse.
Well, yes, sir, but we could try giving him the card when we give him his copy of his rights. And then if he wants to talk to Deacon or whoever it is, we give them a call, and providing it doesn't take all day for them to come, I don't see there's a problem.
Are they going to use that in mitigation?
Well, possibly. I mean, if they're on a course of treatment with a drugs worker and they notify their brief, but I don't see it's going to do any harm.
Trouble is the drugs worker, Carl, looks worse than the addicts.
Yeah, well, that's the way it is half the time. But I mean, a young kid with a pocket full of crack, he's not going to listen to a couple of old fogies like you and me. Oh, with respect. But he's going to listen to Deacon, someone who's been there, done it, and come out the other side.
He's driving off. I think I'm going to need backup. Registration. Golf 254 Yankee, Papa, Yankee.
I'm only around the corner, Dave.
Scrub that, Sarge. I think he's delivering the booty on foot. Crossing over into the direction of Whitley Street Market.
I'm with you now.
The man from the highway department's checking the drains now.
I think it's gone right down.
Rather you than me, mate.
He's in now. Have we got the girl on this yet?
She said nothing so far. But June's got the highways department to check the drain. She reckons Emma dropped her keys down it. Must have lent them to her boyfriend here.
Very clever.
Not clever enough. Well, well, well. I guess this is what they mean by direct marketing.
Oh, Derek. I've been thinking about our meeting this morning. I've one or two suggestions for your scheme.
You do?
Yes, I'll get Marion to drop a memo down to you. It's mostly concerning security and points of contact, just a few pointers.
A few?
Or better still, I'll send up my suggestions to the community unit of the yard. I'm sure they'd like some positive feedback from Sun Hill about how to make the scheme work.
Your feedback on how to work it?
Yes, Derek, my feedback. I mean, ideas are all very well, you know, but you have to make them work.
I never thought I'd see this, Emma.
You can't prove nothing, you miserable old git. You stupid...
Shut it! Take them up, please.
So, is that it then?
Yeah. I didn't get my northern team, but I did get 3 arrests. Not bad for one day.
How do I stop it happening again? All you've said is pay your staff more.
No, I didn't say that. If Emma's been up to no good, then I don't think a few extra quid would make much difference. What I am saying is think about spending more on security, in particular detectives. Employ your own, or share them with another store and circulate them. Detectives are your secret weapon.
Sarge, I thought you might be interested in what we found. Any use to you?
Happy now?
Yeah. Suppose you'll be asking for a job next.
You couldn't afford me.